What's up, everybody? It's Saturday. Welcome to the weekend. So last night I'm doing deliveries and I came across a couple people who were having issues with their app and they wanted to know how to fix it. This is essentially how it went. So for today's video, I'm going to be teaching you all how to let Doordash know that the customer is unavailable, which will then activate a 5-minute timer, allowing you to drop off the food and then go about your day. Now for these first two steps, you basically just swipe that you arrived and then you call and you text your customer. Pretty standard, pretty simple. This is what it looks like after you swiped arrived, and these are the buttons that become available to you. If the customer does not respond, then a new button becomes available to you, and it's the customer unavailable button. When you hit this, it lets the customer know that you're here, and it also starts a 5-minute timer, which I'm going to show you next. Here's a good picture of the customer unavailable button. Now this is very important because yesterday the girl that I spoke with said that she didn't know how to do this, and rather than waiting out the 5-minute timer and then leaving the food in an appropriate location, she wasted an extra 10 minutes taking the food back to the initial restaurant. Had she followed these steps, she would have seen the timer pop up like you guys are seeing now, and she would have been able to save all that gas. Now, if the customer has not arrived when the timer runs out, you will be prompted to a screen that will allow you to leave the order and show you where you left it. It is very, very important that you always document everything about your trip. I highly recommend getting some form of digital recording device, something that records video and sound, but until you get something like that, just use your phone and take recordings and pictures. They recommend that you leave it somewhere safe, and if it does in fact require you to take the food back to the location, it will tell you here on this screen. But for everyone else, you're going to leave the order. So you always take a photo showing where you left it, and you always leave a description explaining to the customer where you left it and why. Remember, you always need to document, and I'm going to show you exactly why. Alright, so when everyone signs up, they always have you read the deactivation policy. Most people don't read it, but it does state very clearly, failure to complete these steps or taking the food with you could result in a deactivation. It all boils down to a my word versus your word. So always be sure to document everything. If you have a delivery experience that you would like to share, please send an email to infoquestdelivery@gmail.com. Thank you all for watching. Much love, many thanks, and please be safe out there on your deliveries.